Okay, let's talk about Phoenix Reclinata, the reclining date palm from Senegal, Africa. And it's kind of not just in Senegal, it's kind of all over. I saw it in Tanzania. And anyway, it is a really beautiful, fairly drought tolerant, relatively cold hardy palm. And like I said, it gets multiple trunks. The classic shape is to have one really nice one in the middle. Okay, and then, whoop, full zoom, sorry. You really need a professional cameraman, or girl, anyone will do. Yeah, so usually there's one nice one in the middle. In the case of this plant, it's about 6 feet tall. Then the classic shape is to have 5 all around it, which this one has the perfect shape. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, there's always, not always, but eventually the babies stop coming up. But babies like to come up. You have to cut them back. What you can do to permanently kill them is to cut them down and then take your drill and drill down, kill the little heart down here. Then that one will stop. And eventually they'll all stop given enough time. They take a long time to grow. They're hardy to about 25 degrees. And they'll survive temperatures of like 18, but they'll get pretty damaged. The thing about these, like more so than just about any other palm, is they are highly variable. This one here, the reason I'm making this video, the foliage is just gorgeous. It's shiny, it has a really nice tight stature about it. And I mean, look at it, it's just perfect, right? It's nice and stiff. I like the stiffness of it. So this here is a really nice plant. This appears to be in a 54-inch box. We can certainly get that to you, no problem. Now look, here's another Phoenix Reclinata, side by side. Which one do you like more? Am I crazy, or does that one look prettier to you? Maybe both. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look at the difference. I mean, this is just a mess. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Like, if you hadn't have seen that one, then this one would be super cool. You'd be like, wow, this is so cool. It's got that beautiful thin trunk. It's got multiple trunks, has a feather-shaped foliage, which is really nice. But then you wouldn't know what you were missing until you saw this one. And once you go nice, you can't go back. So, but it's not just this type here that looks so nice. There are others. Let me give you a little demonstration. Might as well, since we're here and all. And here's another one. So this one it's got a prickly look. The reason it's so prickly is that this foliage is not on the same plane, see? They're on multiple planes, so it gives it a prickly look. This is a prickly looking one. I don't really like prickly ones. It's not my thing. Prickly is not my thing. Here's a really interesting. Wow. This is not a Chamaerops cerifera. It's just a highly mutated silver form of Mediterranean fan palm. This might make a whole different video, but look at the beautiful blue on that. Wow. See how easy it is for me to get sidetracked? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it's like being on the beach at spring break or something. Did I just say that? No, I didn't. Scratch that from the record. Now look, here's another one. This one's beautiful in its own way. It has really long, pendulous, soft fronds. Look at these long, pendulous, soft fronds. These are really nice with that nice curvature. Did I mention that they're long? They are very long. Look how long they are. A beautiful glow, really nice color. They're really tropical looking. They're more or less on the same plane, just about. See that difference? Same plane, that's important. They look prettier if they're on the same plane, okay? And then this one obviously is way bigger. It's probably a 96-inch box. We could get this to you too. I wouldn't look forward to it. It'd be a lot of work. But this is an incredible, very old plant. Now, it's my theory, people, that I always wonder, like, well, why would a palm like Phoenix canariensis not sucker and Phoenix reclinata sucker? I always wondered that. Phoenix canariensis is from the islands of the Canary Islands. And this one here, like I mentioned, is from continental Africa. Well, it all became glaringly apparent when I was watching National Geographic one time, and I saw a giraffe on his hind legs reaching up into this thing with his hoofs. Do giraffes have hoofs? With his giraffe hoofs up in the plant, and it was eating the heart. The heart's really good. All palms have a heart. They're all edible as far as I know. And that giraffe is certainly going for the palm hearts of this plant. So you can see why on continental Africa, there's really no solitary phoenix palms, because these giant herbivore eating animals just ate them. And the only ones that could survive were the ones that could just continually sprout more in the bottom. I've never heard anybody talk about that. But, you know, when you're obsessed about something long enough, you kind of figure it out. And if you watch National Geographic enough, you figure it out. But look at that beautiful foliage on this one. So like I said, they're all variable. I always try to bring the best ones into the nursery, and I have a lot more available to me here, there, and everywhere, including these. So if you find yourself wanting a beautiful, this is like the ultimate center of your circular driveway plant. It's such a focal piece. It can make a jungle backdrop behind a pool or something. It also makes a really good barrier. If you want a fence, tropical fence barrier, you don't want all those groupies coming after you. You know, like Bon Jovi or something, like those guys. If you're Bon Jovi and you're tired of all the groupies coming in, you know, and finding them in your pool when you come home from work, and you're tired of that, well, we're all jealous of you. But you could just plant this thing on the perimeter of your property, little 15-gallon, 24-inch boxes, and just let them be big bushes, and those thorns will keep those groupies away. Now, I haven't had to do that yet. I probably never will, but you never know, you know? I mean, this YouTube thing, I could get a whole bunch of them, you know, but I doubt it. Probably won't happen. Anyway, you want a Phoenix Reclinata palm, you let me know, I'll set you up.